everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the cost of living in Denver and how it stacks up against some major European cities. Whether you're thinking about moving, studying, or just curious about living expenses, this video will give you a clear picture of housing, utilities, transportation, and general expenses. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our cost of living comparisons. Let's start with the biggest expense, housing cost in Denver. On average, renting a one-bedroom apartment in downtown Denver can cost around $1,800 to $2,200 per month. If you move a bit outside the city center, prices drop to about $1,300 to $1,600 a month. Now, how does that compare to European cities? In Berlin, one of Europe's affordable capitals, a similar apartment will set you back about 1,000 to 1,200 euros, which is roughly $1,100 to $1,300. So Berlin is generally cheaper for housing. In Paris, the cost for renting a one-bedroom is closer to 1,500 to 2,000 euros or 1,650 to $2,200, almost on par with Denver. Meanwhile, cities like London or Amsterdam are more expensive, with rents often exceeding $2,500 a month. So if you're searching Denver versus European cost of living housing, keep in mind Denver falls somewhere in the middle, more affordable than London but pricier than Berlin. Next up, utilities like electricity, heating and cooling, water and garbage. In Denver, monthly utilities for a standard apartment average $150 to $200 a month. This includes electricity, heating and water. Comparing that to Europe, in Madrid, utilities tend to be cheaper, averaging around 80 to 100 euros, 90 to $130 a month. In colder cities like Stockholm, utilities can be more expensive, sometimes reaching 150 to 200 euros, 165 to $220, especially in winter months. Northern European cities like Rome usually see utilities closer to $100 to $150 range. For those Googling cost of utilities in Denver versus Europe, utilities in Denver are fairly average, neither the cheapest nor the most expensive. Transportation costs also make a big difference in your monthly budget. Denver has a growing public transit system with a monthly pass costing about $114. Owning and operating a car is common, but parking and gas add to expenses. In Europe, public transportation is often more comprehensive and affordable. A monthly public transport pass in Berlin costs about 86 euros or $95. In Paris, expect to pay around 75 euros or $83 for metro, buses and trams. In smaller cities like Lisbon, monthly transit is even cheaper, about 40 euros or $44. Search items like Denver public transportation cost versus Europe show that while Denver public transit is more expensive than many European cities, car ownership cost might balance the scales. Finally, general expenses like groceries, dining out, and entertainment. Groceries in Denver are slightly more expensive than in many European cities, mainly due to import cost and differences in local products. Eating out, a meal at a mid-range restaurant in Denver averages $15 to $25, similar to Paris or Amsterdam. Entertainment such as movies, concert, or gym memberships tend to be comparable across Denver and European cities. If you're typing Denver cost of living, groceries and dining, you'll see that Denver is competitive but slightly higher in some areas, especially fresh produce. So to sum up, housing, Denver is more expensive than Berlin but cheaper than London or Amsterdam. Utilities, average cost similar to many European cities. Transportation. Public transit is pricier in Denver, but car ownership changes again. General expenses, comparable with slight variation in groceries and dining. If you're considering a move or just curious about lifestyle differences, Denver offers a unique balance between affordability and modern city amenities compared to Europe. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on cost of living, moving abroad, and travel tips. And tell me in the comments, what city should I compare Denver with next? See you in the next video.